What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, Zisha here. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video on the problem and I fear I have with Anime Showdown. But first, let me address up something for the new viewers and for the returning viewers. But basically I do this thing on this channel where every time I'm going to ask a question for the viewer, I call it the CC for comment competition, and every single video I'll shout out the next, well, most videos, I'll shout out the winner of the CC. I'll choose a comment that I like and I'll post it. So for this video, the winner of the CC is Kinetics. He said that season 3 of Attack on Titan was my favorite. I think the action was great. Also, there was a turning point for the story with Armin getting the Colossal Titan and seeing the outside of the walls. Also, Levi destroying the Beast Knight was crazy. It seems like a lot of people like season 3 a lot, and honestly, I can't lie. After thinking about it, I think it's my favorite season as well. So yeah, congratulations Kinetics. So let's get into the video. So, as I said, Anime Showdown has a problem. Anime Showdown came out around January 26th, and when it dropped, it was pulling really good numbers as expected. It's like 7K to 10K, I believe. But lately the game's been averaging only around 700 to 900 players. I mean, it's still decent, but clearly that's a drop in players. And I think that the biggest problem with the game is that its roster is just flat out too small. I mean, since release, there's only been 2 characters that were added that I can remember, and that was Okira, and then that's been Katakuri. The devs kind of said that the hit will be coming this Friday, which is great, but I still think there's a main issue with the game. I feel like that if they keep taking so many long breaks to add new characters, because they said that I think that they took a break to play Arcane Odyssey, which I mean is understandable, but if they keep taking long breaks to add new characters to the game, it's just going to keep fluctuating in player count, and I think that's not going to be healthy for the game, especially when you're in Roblox, when you're doing a battleground or a battle arena game, because there's so many of them, and basically most people just always go back to ABA because, you know, ABA is like the standard because the roster is super high. They have prestige characters, and there's kind of a character for everyone. So when people don't know what to play, they'll kind of just go back to ABA because they're familiar with it. And I myself, after Katakuri dropped, I kind of just didn't play the game for like 3 weeks, and I just took a break because I don't know, I just kind of got bored. Hit is cool, you know, I like Hit, and I know that they're doing the approach of adding minor characters to the game, but I think that they need to start actually dropping more like A-list tier characters, you know, like the MCs like Goku, Ichigo, Luffy, etc. They put up a poll for what character everyone wants next, and so I think that's a good read on the audience. But I really don't want this game to die. I just think that they really need to start like pushing the issue a little bit more in their update times, because if they want this game to succeed, you're gonna have to like kind of try and do maybe what like ABA does, have a new character at the beginning of the month and then one at the end of the month. I just want this game to succeed. You know, I think it's really fun. I don't think it has no reason to die, and there's no reason for it to die. It had the hype, it has the execution, it had a pretty decent release. Clearly there's care because they always be printing out codes, some patches, and for the most part, characters, if they are broken, they will balance them somewhat. I feel like the game should probably be averaging like 2 to 3K players because it just deserves that amount. I feel like maybe more, but the only other really problem I can mainly think about the game is just somewhat of super armor and Uzui mains. So yeah, pretty much a pretty short video. I don't have that much else to say. I just think that I really need to start pushing the issue and start updating and adding more characters that are like MCs, so that way you can get more people into the game. So maybe, I don't know, at the beginning of the month you can put like a major character, end of the month you put a minor character, just that type of thing. But yeah, if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, my question is, what do you guys think about Anime Showdown? What character would you like to see added next? And yeah, other than that, I'm out.